Did you know the ice cream cone you're licking on a hot day was once a royal secret, a battlefield trophy, a luxury made from snow, salt, and serious risk of food poisoning, and that it took thousands of years, fallen empires, and a few health code violations to end up in your freezer? Welcome to the epic, frosty, bittersweet history of ice cream, from Persian palaces to gas station freezers. This is Blame the Ancestors. Long before Häagen-Dazs, Dairy Queen, or Tic-Tac ice cream hacks, humans were desperate to chill. Literally. Around 2000 BCE, Chinese inventors figured out how to freeze sweetened liquids using snow, salt, and sheer stubbornness. Not quite ice cream, more like sorbet's weird great-granduncle. Meanwhile, in Persia, modern Iran, royalty developed faluda, a frozen dessert made with vermicelli noodles, rosewater, and snow, stored in massive underground ice pits called yakchals. Even Alexander the Great, yes, that Alexander, demanded bowls of crushed ice mixed with honey and fruit juice between battles. No freezers, no machines, just raw mountain snow and serfs with strong legs. And let's be honest, every bite risked a mild case of dysentery. Fast forward to today. Now your ice cream risks include bioengineered vanilla, mysterious, natural flavors, and accidentally eating half your daily calories in one cone. Progress, baby. After centuries of snow hauling and salt sweating, things got fancier. By the 14th century, in Italy, sherbet had arrived, smoother, silkier, and made with exotic fruits, flower waters, and imported sugar. The Medici family, the Kardashians of the Renaissance, but with better art collections. They loved frozen treats so much, they commissioned private chefs to perfect recipes. Catherine de' Medici, when she married into French royalty in the 1530s, allegedly brought her court's obsession with frozen desserts to Paris.
You peasants don't even have refrigerators.
Frozen creams evolved, thicker, richer, and eventually infused with dairy. By the 17th century, frozen desserts weren't just fruity and icy. They were creamy.
Good heavens! One more crystal of ice, and I shall have the chef exiled to Prussia.
Meanwhile, street vendors in Naples and Sicily began selling early street ice creams, rougher, chunkier, and slightly less death-defying. By the late 1600s, ice cream shops were popping up across Europe, from Rome to Paris to London. Places where merchants could gossip, artists could plot, poets could cry into their pistachio cones. Fast forward to the 1800s. Humanity decided it was done chiseling ice from mountaintops like cavemen. Welcome to the Industrial Revolution, the era of what if we made everything faster, cheaper, and a little more terrifying. In 1843, Nancy Johnson, American inventor and full-blown legend, patented the first hand-cranked ice cream freezer. Suddenly, you didn't need a royal budget or a death wish to make ice cream. You just needed ice, salt, sugar, elbow grease. Meanwhile, mechanical refrigeration in the late 1800s changed everything. No more relying on imported ice blocks from Norway. Yes, that was a thing. By the 1870s, factories churned out gallons. Ice cream became a street food. 4th of July became incomplete without it. In 1904, at the St. Louis World's Fair, a waffle vendor saved the day by rolling up his waffle, birthing the ice cream cone. Efficiency, 10 out of 10. Sticky hands, also 10 out of 10. By the 20th century, ice cream wasn't just dessert, it was an industry, a battlefield, a lifestyle. Big Dairy and Big Freezer pumped millions into marketing frozen happiness. Brands like Breyers, Dryers, and Good Humor fought for supermarket shelf space. 4th of July equals eat ice cream or you're a communist. Meanwhile, in the 1950s, freedom isn't free. It comes with sprinkles. World wars, ice cream for troop morale. Suburban boom, backyard BBQs demanded ice cream cakes. But beneath the sweetness, industrial dairy means methane-belching mega farms. Cheap ingredients mean synthetic stabilizers and flavors that barely count as food. Global demand means worker exploitation, endless plastic packaging, and yes, entire oceans of melted ethics. Suddenly, your chocolate fudge ripple comes with microplastics, climate guilt, and a quiet whisper of "this is fine" as the world burns. But not everyone played along. Rebellion brewed. Artisan brands like Ben & Jerry's rose up. Part scoop shop, part social movement. Organic dairy. Fair trade cacao. Flavors with names like Save Our Swirled and Pecan Resist. And now, you've got a freezer aisle civil war. Vegan pints that cost more than rent, keto ice cream made of air and hope, flavors that promise to fight climate change, or at least make you feel better while scrolling past it. Today, ice cream isn't just a dessert. It's a $112 billion global industry and a coping mechanism wrapped in a colorful lid. We eat it when we're happy, when we're heartbroken, when it's hot, or when Netflix asks, "Are you still watching?" No more yak shells, no more mountain snow. Just grab a pint from the freezer and boom, instant joy, zero donkey later. And the flavors? They've gone rogue. Wasabi, goat cheese and fig, glow-in-the-dark sherbet, and something called cold brew bourbon crunch, which may also be a country band. Even how we buy ice cream has changed. Robotic scoop arms, automatic vending pods, delivery apps with 11-minute emergency gelato mode. Because why talk to a human when you can tap add to cart and cry in peace? And the culture? Wild. Museums, tasting championships, limited edition drops with waiting lists, ice cream collabs with fashion brands, metal bands, and TikTok pets. Empires fell, technologies changed, but ice cream, still here, still melting, still glorious. Thanks, ancestors. And sorry, dentists.